Did you know that the wrong haircut can instantly add 10 years to your face? It's true. But what if I told you the right one can take those same years away in seconds? Today, I'm going to reveal the one haircut that works like magic at 60 and beyond. I'll also expose the 2 styles you must avoid if you want to look radiant, youthful, and absolutely elegant. Hello, my beautiful and elegant ladies over 60. I am so incredibly glad you're here, because today's topic is going to change the way you think about your hair forever. This isn't just about a haircut, it's about a feeling. It's about looking in the mirror and feeling a spark of confidence you haven't felt in years. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which haircut makes you look softer, more confident, and so much younger, and you will never, ever fall for those aging hair traps again. So, let's start. The invisible thief of youth. Let's be honest. We've all been there. You walk into a salon, sit in the chair, and maybe you ask for something safe, or you just say, "Just a trim, please." And you walk out feeling fine, but not great. You feel like you just had a haircut, not a transformation. And a few weeks later, you look in the mirror and you see it. Your hair just sits there. It's flat. It's shapeless. It doesn't move. It's doing nothing for you. In fact, it's doing the opposite. It's a silent, invisible thief, and it's stealing your youthful glow, highlighting every fine line and wrinkle instead of hiding them. At 60 and beyond, our hair naturally loses some of its volume and density. It's just a part of life. So when you have a haircut that doesn't account for this, you're not just getting a bad haircut. You're getting a hairstyle that magnifies the very things you're trying to soften. A haircut that lies flat against your scalp pulls everything else down with it. It emphasizes the lines around your mouth, the slight sagging of your jawline. It makes your face look tired, even when you're not. Think about it. You spend all this time and energy on your skincare, your makeup, your elegant clothes, and then one simple choice, the wrong haircut, undermines it all. It's a pain point we don't talk about enough, but it's real. It's a quiet frustration, a feeling that something is just off. But here's the good news. Instead of a style that drags you down, the right shape gives you a natural lift. It creates the illusion of more volume, more life. It adds a glow that makes people notice your smile and the sparkle in your eyes first, not your age. It's about working with what you have now, not fighting it. It's about using your hair as a frame to highlight your best features. This isn't about trying to look 20 again. It's about looking like the best, most vibrant version of the stunning woman you are right now. The first haircut to avoid the dragging layers. Now let's talk about the first haircut that is silently aging you. And believe me, it's a style many women fall for. I call it the long, heavy cut. You know the one. It's hair that goes well past your shoulders, often with very few layers, or layers that are so long they're barely there. You might have had this cut for years, thinking it makes you look younger or more feminine. But here's the painful truth. It's doing the exact opposite. Think of it like this. Gravity is not our friend as we get older. It's pulling everything down. Our skin, our features. And when you have long, heavy layers, your hair is literally acting like an anchor, pulling your entire face downward. It accentuates the jowls, it hides the beautiful curve of your jawline, and it draws the eye to the lower part of your face where lines and sagging are most prominent. It creates a tired, worn-out look, not a vibrant, energetic one. And on top of that, long hair often thins out at the ends, making it look stringy and unhealthy, which is a surefire way to add years. You see this look on women everywhere, and they don't even realize it's a problem. They think long hair is a sign of youth, but when it's lifeless and heavy, it's nothing but a burden. It hides your neck, it makes your face look longer and narrower in an unflattering way, and it lacks the one thing that screams youth and vitality, movement. A heavy cut just hangs there, and so do you. I want you to think about a woman in her 20s. Her long hair is often thick, full of life and bounce. That's what we associate with youth. But at 60, our hair is different. We can't get that same bounce and volume with that much weight. So we end up with something that looks flat, lifeless, and frankly, a bit sad. But there is a solution. I want you to remember this. Shorter doesn't mean boring. It means freedom, it means style, and it means an instant refresh. Think of the chic, elegant cuts you see on women in Paris or Milan. They aren't afraid of a little change. They embrace it. And you can too. It's about letting go of old ideas and embracing a style that actually works with your current beauty, not against it. This one is a total surprise for many because it's a classic, and we've been told it's a safe option for decades. I'm talking about the severe one-length bob. You know the one I mean. It's that perfectly straight, sharp-edged bob, cut to one length, often right at the jawline or just below the chin. It looks so neat, so tidy. On a young woman with a perfectly oval face and no wrinkles, it can look chic. But for us, it's a whole different story. Here's why this cut is so dangerous. It's all about sharp lines. And as we get older, our facial features soften. Our beautiful, delicate wrinkles appear, our jawline becomes less defined, and our cheeks get a bit softer. So when you place a harsh, sharp, one-length line right next to a softening, graceful face, it creates a jarring contrast. It makes your wrinkles look deeper, your jawline look heavier, and it draws attention to every single line. It's the visual equivalent of a harsh word. It adds a sternness, a severity, to your beautiful, wise face that isn't there. It makes you look rigid and unapproachable. Think about it. We've earned every line, every bit of wisdom in our faces. So why would we choose a haircut that turns them into a problem? This severe bob also lacks movement. It's a solid block of hair that just sits there. Remember what I said earlier? Texture equals youth. It's about softness, movement, and grace. This bob has none of that. It makes your face look square and can even make your neck look shorter and wider. It's a trap, and it's one that countless elegant women fall into because they think it's the only sophisticated option. But I want you to reject that idea completely. Sophistication isn't about being severe. It's about being soft, confident, and graceful. It's about a haircut that flows with you, not against you. Now, before I reveal the magical haircut that will give you all the softness and movement you need, I have to ask you to do one small thing that can make a huge difference in my ability to keep bringing you this kind of information. If this is resonating with you, if you're thinking about your last haircut and seeing these painful truths, please give this video a thumbs up. It tells me that this message is landing and that you want more of this kind of content. And trust me, what's coming next is going to be worth it. So, now you know the two haircuts to avoid: the long, heavy cut that pulls everything down, and the severe bob that adds harshness. We've hit the pain points, and I've given you the first piece of the puzzle. Now, let's move toward the solution, because it's time to build the suspense for the magical cut. Think of it like this. You've just cleared out the bad, outdated furniture in a room. Now you have a clean slate. You've removed the things that were dragging you down and adding harshness. So what do we put in their place? We need something that adds light, that adds grace, that makes the whole room, or in this case, your face, look open, welcoming, and beautiful. We need a haircut that frames your beauty, not hides it. Ladies, we've walked through the minefield of hair mistakes. We've talked about the long, heavy styles that act like a visual anchor, dragging your beautiful features down. We've exposed the harsh, one-length bobs that add a cold severity to your graceful face. You've let go of those old ideas, and now you are ready for the reveal. This is the cut that works like magic. It's a cut that doesn't just change your hair. It changes the way you look, the way you feel, and the way you walk through the world. It's the kind of haircut that makes people stop and say, "You look incredible. Did you do something different?" And they can't quite put their finger on what it is. It's because this haircut isn't about being trendy or chasing youth. It's about a timeless elegance, a quiet confidence that radiates from within. Ready? The one haircut that transforms mature faces is a variation of the soft, layered bob or a layered pixie hybrid. Now, you might be thinking, a bob? A pixie? I've seen those before. But the magic is in the softness and the layers. This is not the severe, straight-across bob we just talked about. This is a haircut that is strategically sculpted to work with your face's natural softness, not against it. Let's break down exactly why this cut is so powerful. It adds volume and life. As we've established, our hair thins over time. A layered cut, whether it's a bob or a pixie, adds instant volume. The layers are cut in a way that creates movement and body, making your hair look fuller, thicker, and far more vibrant. It lifts your hair at the crown, which in turn lifts your face, creating a more awake, refreshed look. It's like a mini facelift, but with scissors. It frames and highlights. This cut is not just a style. It's a frame for the masterpiece that is your face. Soft, face-framing layers draw attention to your eyes and cheekbones, the very features that still sparkle with youth and life. They gently skim your jawline and neck, creating a soft silhouette that complements a softening face, rather than emphasizing any jowls or lines. The layers create a beautiful cascade that draws the eye upward, making your face appear more lifted and sculpted. It creates texture and movement. Remember my rule? Texture equals youth. This cut is all about texture. The layers create soft, subtle movement that gives your hair life. It's not a solid, static block of hair. When you turn your head, it moves. When the wind blows, it sways. This dynamic quality is what we associate with vitality and youth. It gives you a sense of freedom and lightness. You can use a little texturizing spray or mousse to enhance this movement, and it makes you feel like you're in a commercial for beautiful, confident women. Think of some of the most stunning women we admire over 60. Helen Mirren, Jane Fonda, Judi Dench. They all rock variations of this cut. They don't have long, heavy hair. They don't have severe, harsh bobs. They have cuts that are full of layers, movement, and life. Their hair complements their wisdom and grace. It's sophisticated, not stiff. It's radiant, not rigid. The beauty of this cut is its versatility. For a soft, layered bob, the length can be anywhere from the chin to just above the shoulders, but the key is those soft layers and a slightly undone, effortless feel. It's perfect for women who still want a little length, but need that crucial lift. For a layered pixie, it's all about strategic, soft layers that give you volume and a playful, chic look without being spiky or severe. It's a statement of confidence, and it says you are a woman who is not afraid to own her power. This isn't about trying to look 20 again. It's about looking like the best version of you. It's about honoring your age, your wisdom, and your experience with a style that makes you feel incredible. The right haircut is so much more than a cosmetic choice. It's an act of self-care. It's saying to yourself, I am worth it. My beauty deserves to be framed and celebrated. It's an emotional decision because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you can do anything. So, let's dive into the crucial, game-changing styling tips that will make this cut work for you every single day, without a ton of effort. I'm not going to give you complex, salon-level instructions. I'm going to give you simple, powerful secrets that you can use at home to look and feel amazing. Secret 1. Volume at the crown is non-negotiable. This is the single most important secret. As we age, our hair thins, and we lose volume at the top of our heads. This lack of volume makes your face look heavier, and your features look pulled down. A lifted crown, however, creates the illusion of a more youthful, lifted face. It's a subtle but powerful change. How do you get it? It's not about teasing your hair until it's a bird's nest. It's about a few simple steps. After you wash your hair, apply a volumizing mousse or a root-lifting spray to your roots. Then, when you're blow-drying, tip your head upside down and focus the airflow on your roots. This lifts them off your scalp naturally. You can also use a large round brush to lift and dry the hair at your crown, directing the brush upwards and backwards. Just a few minutes of this will give your entire face an instant lift. It's an easy habit to get into, and the results are dramatic. Secret 2. The power of a side part. This might sound simple, but it's a total game changer. A dead center part can be very severe. It draws a harsh line down the middle of your face, and if your hair is thinning at the top, it can make that thinning more noticeable. A side part, on the other hand, is softer and more flattering. A side part creates a natural lift and asymmetry that is incredibly youthful. It also helps to hide any thinning areas at the crown and adds instant volume. You don't need to go for a dramatic far to the side part. A slightly off-center part is often enough. Experiment with it. Try parting your hair on the other side of your head. Your hair will naturally have more volume because it's not used to sitting that way. This simple change takes 2 seconds and makes you look more relaxed, more stylish, and more radiant. Secret 3. Embrace texture and movement. We talked about how texture equals youth, so let's make sure you know how to create it. You don't need a head full of perfect curls. A little bit of soft movement is all it takes. After blow drying, you can use a large barrel curling iron or a flat iron to add a few soft waves to the layers of your hair. Don't curl the entire section. Just give a gentle bend to the mid-lengths and ends. This creates that beautiful, effortless, I woke up like this look. You can also use a texturizing spray or a light wax to piece out your layers and give them definition and movement. Just a spritz or a small dab work through your hair will give it that lived-in, chic look. This is what separates a static, boring hairstyle from a vibrant, dynamic one. Secret 4. Invest in the right products. You've invested in your skin, your clothes, and your shoes. Your hair deserves the same respect. You don't need a cabinet full of expensive products, but a few key items will make all the difference. First, a good volumizing shampoo and conditioner. They won't make your hair magically thick, but they won't weigh it down, which is equally important. Second, a heat protectant spray. You're a woman of wisdom. so you know that heat styling can damage hair. A good heat protectant will keep your hair healthy and shiny, which is a must for a youthful look. Third, a good root lifting spray or mousse. This is your secret weapon for that crucial crown volume. And finally, a light hairspray to hold it all in place without making your hair feel stiff or crunchy. It's about a soft hold that lets your hair move naturally. Remember this, it's not about chasing youth. It's about framing your beauty with wisdom and elegance. Your hair isn't just about style, it's about how you feel. When you love your haircut and you know how to style it, you walk taller, you shine brighter, and you show the world that elegance has no age limit. If you found this information helpful, if you're already picturing your new look, please give this video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments if you're going to try the soft, layered bob or the layered pixie. I'd love to hear from you. My dear ladies, we've reached the end of this journey, and I hope you feel a shift inside of you. You've walked with me through the painful truths of haircuts that age us. You've embraced the magical style that truly transforms, and you now hold the secrets to styling it with ease. But I want to talk about something deeper than just hair. I want to talk about the final, most crucial transformation that happens when you make this change. For too long, many of us have settled for what is safe. We've settled for the hairstyles our mothers had, or the cuts we've had for 20 years, simply because we're afraid of change. We think that at a certain age, we should just become invisible. We choose haircuts that don't make waves, that don't draw attention, that allow us to blend into the background. It's a quiet acceptance of a stereotype we don't even believe in. We've earned the right to be seen, to be vibrant, to be celebrated. Choosing the right haircut is not about vanity. It's an act of self-care, a powerful statement that you are still here, that you are still relevant, and that you deserve to feel beautiful every single day. Think about it. You've raised families, built careers, and navigated decades of life with grace and strength. Your face tells a story of wisdom, of laughter, and of love. Your hair should be the frame for that beautiful story, not a curtain to hide behind. When you walk into a salon and ask for a soft, layered bob or a graceful pixie hybrid, you aren't just getting a haircut. You are claiming your right to feel confident. You are telling the world, and more importantly, you are telling yourself, I am not invisible. I am a woman of elegance, of wisdom, and of style. And I am proud to show the world who I am. That feeling, that sense of empowerment, is priceless. It's a feeling that makes you hold your head a little higher, that makes you smile a little wider, that makes your eyes shine with a new kind of light. This is your time. This is your moment to break free from old habits and embrace a style that truly reflects the vibrant woman you are inside. Small changes can create the most powerful transformations. It starts with your hair, but it will radiate through every part of your life. Your confidence will attract new opportunities, new friendships, and new experiences. You will feel a renewed sense of purpose and joy. I want you to imagine it right now. Imagine walking into a room with your new, beautiful, layered cut. Your hair has volume and movement. It perfectly frames your face, drawing attention to your stunning eyes and your confident smile. You feel light, you feel free, and you feel authentic. And when someone looks at you, they don't see a number. They see a radiant, elegant woman who is full of life and style. That is the power of the right haircut. It's not about looking young. It's about looking like the best version of you. If this message has touched you, if it has given you a glimpse of what's possible, please do 2 things for me right now. First, give this video a thumbs up. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me continue to create content that empowers women like you. And second, if you are not already part of our community of elegant women, I want to invite you to join us. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss another video designed to help you live your most confident, stylish, and joyful life. I have so much more to share with you. Remember, your haircut is a choice, and today you have the knowledge to choose a hairstyle that makes you feel amazing. Don't settle. You've earned the right to look radiant and feel proud every time you look in the mirror. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being open to this change. I'll see you in the next video.